Hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses Let's Play. Sorry it's been so long since the last part, but the main thing was, because I was working on the video and all the clips I needed took up so much space, I literally had no space left to import the new footage from Three Houses, so I literally just couldn't get anything done. So unfortunately, yeah, the Let's Play went on a break for a bit, but we're back now, and, you know, hopefully we can keep this going for quite some time until, you know, I get into the next, well, even then, like, in the next really big project. But, also, something different. Even though I wasn't able to upload for a while, I was able to get footage during that time. I was still able to get footage within that, and yeah, just talking to Dorothea. You know, with some characters, with Three Houses, sorry to go a bit of a tangent, when it comes to tea time, some characters, because of how outward they are with their personalities, and you know what they'll like, it's really easy. With others, I swear, like Marianne, I can never get perfect. I don't know what it is. But like people like Dorothea, you know, Leone, Mercedes, or like, say, Casper, really easy to do. But,
I'm not really
yeah.
a fan of hymns. I don't want to offer silly songs to my goddess.
So yeah, just tea time with Dorothea, because, spoilers, we're going to see her a lot in this part. But yeah, so anyway. Also, yeah, this part is mostly just support focused, but at the same time in a good way, because again, the supports in this game are so damn good. And also we get to eye up Dorothea, and that's very nice. But anyway, as I was saying, so I was able to get footage for the game whilst this was going down. So, currently I'm at the point where Edelgard actually has asked me a certain thing, and then it literally said this will impact the story massively. So I'm essentially on two pathways, and luckily I saved beforehand, so I'm running two separate files. One that's basically with Edelgard, and one that's against, or so to speak. I haven't got to that point yet. I'm almost at the time skip, but until then. So, yeah, up until that point, I was getting all that footage, so I've got all that stuff backed up, so I can just keep making Let's Plays and so on, and I'm still going to keep recording footage. It just means that now I'm going to have to run both files, and anything different on each file, have to capture that footage and upload it as a separate part. Kind of like, you know, like, say, you know, Binding Blade, chapters like, you know, the A route and the B route, or Sacred Stones, the Ephraim and the Erica route. So, yeah, so because of that, it's not necessarily live commentary anymore, it's more so post, but I didn't want to have to literally wait 2 weeks to start playing the game again. I wanted to still keep playing the game and just keep up with stuff. So, it's not necessarily blind Let's Play anymore, but it's still a Three Houses Let's Play, so, you know, oh, suddenly she didn't like that. Yeah. So, yeah, so that's the end of the tea time with Dorothea. And why do they do that with Dorothea? Because I want to, support her the most. I mean, again, I'm raising support levels of everyone pretty well, but Dorothea is who I want to focus on specifically, because you know how I feel about Dorothea. I mean, again, we haven't reached the end, but we'll see. I think I unlocked, yeah, I'm going to just explore a lot of supports and stuff. Yeah. Is Bernadetta's one? Yeah, it is. Bless her soul. Oh my god, Bernadetta has one of the saddest stories in Fire Emblem. And you find out later, but again, it's so unfortunate what happens to the poor little thing. Because again, when you find out, you know, she doesn't want to be this way, but she's gone through so much tragedy that it's like, I'm surprised you could look at people.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Bless her soul, she's adorable.
Asked me to show her around. I tried to be polite.
But
strangers are just so nerve-wracking.
Again, I've really got to say, Three Houses cast is really damn impressive. I love it.
I first met you, and I wouldn't come out of the corner, or even uncover my face.
Well, yeah.
Now that you mention it, it's funny.
Which is why I'm interested to see what she's like post-time skip. Because I've seen some images of the portrait, she looks a bit more done up and just a bit more confident. So, it's good to see there how maybe their supports tie into, you know, how their design represents their character progression, which should be very interesting, because, like, I've seen Petra's one where she looks more, you know, she looks more native to her homeland, which is very cool.
Skip those every chance I got. It's a terrible idea.
But yeah, so far with Three Houses, it's just been progressing nicely, you know, just all I've been doing. And oh my god, like it's just nicely progressing game. It's and I get the feeling it is probably become my favorite Fire Emblem game in the sense that, like, I don't know, maybe Path of Radiance and FE7 and Mike Law more on a personal level, because I just, you know, maybe they resonate more with me. But at the same time, Three Houses from just a base level is just so good. So much content, really good supports, okay map design, yeah, not bad, just okay map design, fun mechanics, you know, 3 different pathways. Oh boy. See, Bernadette is one of those characters that can fluctuate from really sad and depressing and really, like, nerve-wracking stuff to just fucking so silly. Which is both a blessing and a curse for Bernadette, because some of her supports get downright stupid, but sometimes it is actually genuinely funny. And here's Casper's one. Yeah, Casper's a character I'm actually quite liking. He's one of the lower Freehouse Black Eagles for me, but at the same time, such a strong cast where Casper in any other game would be probably a mid or a high tier. It's just really damn good. Oh, this guy's got suspicion. He's got shifty eyes. He's like that dog in The Simpsons with the shifty eyes.
Never mind that. Let's get him.
Let's rush him. Ah! Yeah.
Watch. It's so boring.
Oh god, it's like a male Hilda. Keep watch. Oh god, that's so boring. Like, seriously? I don't want to just sit here and watch. I want to get involved. Like, are you serious, dude? Like, seriously? Like, again, Hilda's like the female I don't mean to be offensive or anything. It's just like, Hilda kind of perpetuates the female stereotype, and Casper perpetuates the male stereotype. Fun times, ladies and gentlemen, fun times. Well, apparently the dude is a pedophile. But yeah, this is just a good lesson for Casper, because Casper's an interesting one with his supports where he learns a lot, but at the same time, who he is, people see the benefits of who he is. So it's kind of like, again, it's that idea of balance where he needs to learn at the same time what he does well is a benefit. So don't change who you are, just improve on who you are. Which is very interesting because, again, everyone's different and naturally you want to change, but what makes you you is ideal, provided what makes you you is actually admirable. Because, again, like, you know, we do have personality perks that, you know, and there are parts of me I used to be like, but obviously I'm not like that now because I just grew up. Yeah.
If this indicates that he was a member of an
just generally, you know, the aspects that make you you, that make you so unique, you don't want to get rid of, even if, again, because you can't please everyone with your personality. There's just some people out there that aren't going to like you. I know, I'm on YouTube. Yeah. But just, yeah, it's just an interesting thing with Casper, because again, that's the majority of his support chain. Considering he's such an out-there character, it makes the most sense. If he was more on the level, it wouldn't, because he's not so brash, but because he's so brash, it makes sense. So, yeah. And he's run off crying. Oh boy. I've done it now. Also, yeah, that's another thing I realized about this game. If you ever want to, like, motivate people, one of the best things to do is just, if you have the option, support with them first before doing any of the like gifts or lost items, because that instantly maxes out their supports. So that's what I like to do again. If I have a support with a character, I'll buy all the gifts and I'll get the lost items, support with them first, then see, because then I can maybe prioritize giving gifts to other characters or doing meals with other characters to max out their motivation. Yeah. And you get, you know, some backstory on your mum. And it's nice. It is very, very sweet. And again, because, again, Fire Emblem illnesses, the healthcare this fucking well blows. Jesus Christ, Fire Emblem healthcare is shitter than shit.
When she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born.
She just couldn't handle your bases.
But she loved you with all her heart.
Literally. It's like she literally loved you with all her heart. That's why it died when she gave birth to you. And you got the lovely little ring. I had to put that on Dorothea's finger. It's going to be lovely. You know, Gerald may not be, like, I don't like him as much as Grub, but at the same time, I really do like Gerald. Obviously, he's a lot more distant as a dad and a bit more downtrodden, but at the same time, I like him. Yeah, and we're just lecturing. Oh, we got support. It's Dorothea. Oh, let's see how she's doing. Is this the B or C? No, I think this is the C support.
Professor,
No. Or is it the C? I can't remember.
It's nothing.
No, because the C support, she was with the, yeah.
Talk for a bit.
So it probably is the B support, so yeah. Sorry, it's been a while. It is the B support.
Right out and say it. I find you a little difficult to be around.
I mean, you don't smile, your bases are incredible, you don't talk, and your hair color's weird.
Look at me sometimes. It's like you're seeing right through me.
I wish I could see right through you.
Don't worry. I know you don't mean anything bad by it.
Yeah, if we ever get to it, we probably will. I'll probably have the footage for it. I'm pretty sure I do. If we ever get to Dorothea's B support Bernadetta, oh my god, or even her Edelgard B support, maybe. I was just like, oh my god, but yeah.
I think that's
Get it.
why I always clung to my popularity.
I think I brought this up in the live stream, but the reason I like Dorothea so much, and I like characters that like this, is that there is so much you see about Dorothea. You see her in so many different lights, in so many different supports. Obviously, in the Edelgard one, you see her sing. And the Petra one, you see her be really kind. In Bernadetta one, you see her be not only like just warm and friendly, but you also see a tough side to her. In your one, you see her humbleness and like why she's doing what she does. Same with Casper. And yeah, it's just again, and I just like that. And again, with the Ferdinand one, you see her hostility. You see so many different sides of her. Obviously, she's not the most well-written character, like currently in Free House. I'm giving that point to Edelgard or even Dimitri.
Any gossip about you?
But it's because you see so many sides of her personality. That's what makes me connect with characters. When I see so many sides to them, it makes them feel more real, more three-dimensional, more human, and I love that, or just more interesting. That's why I liked Lynn so much in Blazing Sword, because each one of her supports was very different. Obviously, with the Eliwood one, she's trying to become a lord. With the Hector one, they bicker a bit. Florina one, they act like best friends. The Will one, she stresses the importance of family. The Wallace one, she goes on about revenge, and so on. It's really, really, really good stuff. And again, I like that this I like. Yeah, my heart is beating because I don't have one.
I didn't really think
I really, 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 really like when a character is like that. Again, it's like the same with Esdeath and Akame ga Kill. Yeah, she's the bad guy, but you see her be fun, you can see her be torturous, you can see her be just relaxed. Again, she just eats ice cream at one bit for no reason. I was like, wow. Yeah, you can see her be warm, you can see her be strategic, you can see her be sadistic. You see her just as a friend, as a foe. You see just so much of her. But you see her kind of topless.
We'll do a beautiful job.
No, but again, I love that about characters. That's why I love Venom so much. Because you see so many different sides to Venom. Because he acts as a hero, an anti-hero, a journalist, dickhead, and all that jazz. It's really great. And again, another aspect about Free Houses I absolutely love. Even when you're not doing... Hubert is so good. I'm convinced Hubert is like one of the best Black Eagles. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm convinced.
I see now.
And yes, there is a reason I'm teaching Dorothea's sword. This is a really good support, actually. But as I was saying, with Free Houses, one of the things that I feel makes it so damn good is because just through learning and lecturing, you keep progressing as a character. You learn so many skills, and the skills can really impact the battlefield. It feels rewarding, it feels constant, it doesn't take too long, and you can specialize in so many different fields. It's great, I absolutely love it. Because even if your stats aren't the best in the area, the skills can sometimes make up for it, which is really, really good. Like again, I've noticed with some of the magic users, a lot of them don't have good strength, but they learn Hexblade if you teach them sword, which adds their res stat, and I'm just like, I saw Marianne do that, I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of damage. But anyway, back to the support. This one is really, really good because obviously it's two polar opposites trying to find a middle ground. So, you've got Ferdinand trying to be like, I'm sorry, I was so forceful on you and tried to get you out there. I was just trying to do what I felt was in your best interest, but I didn't take into account your feelings. At the same time, Bernadetta's like, I know you're just trying to help, and even though it can be difficult, I appreciate all that you do, and I do want to get better. It's just not easy, They're trying to find that middle ground and try and understand each other. They each had good intentions and stuff like that. It's just a case of they're very different people, and obviously, just because you can do something doesn't mean someone else can just as easily. Okay. Some people are just naturally outgoing, some aren't. Some people are easy to talk to, some aren't. Some are good at listening, some aren't. It's just that type of thing, but they're trying to find, Yeah, it is very nice and it's very sweet. It's good, because again, this support could have easily been bad where Bernadetta just refuses to listen to him. It's like, no, I'm fine the way I am, go away. You're an asshole. But no, she doesn't. The same way Ferdinand could have been really, really annoying. So like constantly like, no, Bernadetta, you have to get out. You have to. Stop all this bickering. You stop being silly. It's like, no, he is genuinely concerned about his behavior. And I like that. Again, I like that about Free Houses. This is only the B support. I'm tempted to A support them. I know there's quite a few Ferdinand Dorothea ships because obviously polar opposites, common and noble. But I like Ferdinand and Bernadetta a lot. They're absolutely adorable.
Even when it's just a bad day, it's hard for me to step outside. I'm too scared.
Yeah, her anxiety is just too much, whereas Ferdinand doesn't really have anxiety. And the thing about anxiety is, I get it sometimes, but obviously I'm not too bad of anxiety. But I know so many people where anxiety can be downright crippling. And, they can literally can't, leave or move, So anxiety, it affects so many different people in so many different ways, so it's hard to understand, especially because it's a mental thing. It's not something you can just describe. It's something you have to experience, even though everyone's experience is very different. And I'm glad that Free Houses is, addressing this. Oh, and it's Linhardt now. Linhart's not too bad of a character, actually. He's probably my least favorite of the Black Eagles, but at the same time, I do like him because he does bring up an interesting point about, yes, he knows that he's good at what he, like, you know, if he applied himself, he would be good, but at the same time, he's like, but I don't want to apply myself to something I don't take an interest in. I want to focus on the stuff that, you know, I specialize in, all that I'm passionate about, which I can totally understand, because if you're not passionate about something, no matter how hard you try, you just, for the most part, people just won't really excel in that area. Whereas, even if you're not particularly skilled at something, if you've got the passion, you can easily work your way up through it. I mean, that's why I do YouTube. I love doing it. I don't think I'm the best content creator ever, but I keep striving to improve myself because I love myself. Sorry, I was going to say I love myself. How vain could you be? I love making videos, I love interacting with you and so on. That's why I try to improve myself so often. That's why I'm so focused on making my videos better, and why, and as a result, it does take longer, but that's because I want to make the videos as good as possible. And also try new things and just improve in any way I can. Because I have that drive. If I didn't have the drive, if I just did YouTube, again, I would have easily just made the bare minimum, very basic videos.
And yet you can wield one of the heroes right.
But at the same time, you know, they do it is addressed, like, also because, you know, when he tries, he just falls asleep, because your body kind of does that. If you try, I've had it before where I'm trying to listen to something or do something, but my motivation just goes out the window. It's like, yeah, I don't want to do this. But obviously, Linhart does have stuff he, you know, cares about. Like, again, crest research, he's very much into that, and he is passionate and he's good at it. So I like that with Linhart. I can definitely resonate with him. Obviously, he's not the most exciting or interesting character, but at the same time, there's still stuff to him I admire. So again, that's the thing about Three Houses. Even the worst of it is still at least okay, which for a Fire Emblem game is fantastic. Because again, I've always been saying Fire Emblem has a really, really good cast, and I do think it does. But usually, again, there's always a character I can't fucking stand. Like, if we go for all of them, there's always one character I really, really cannot stand. Whereas in the context of Three Houses, there's no one I can't stand. There's just some people I'm indifferent to. Like Cyril and Ignatz, I really don't care for. They're not bad characters, I just don't care for them. I just think they're just kind of eh. But I don't hate them. Like, again, apart from Ignatz, can't stand Makalov. Fates, can't stand Garen, or don't really like Hayato. Awakening, really don't like, I'm not huge on Laurent, and I don't like the villains. Oh yeah, we got Leona's Tea Party. Leona was a character I want to explore more in the Golden Deer, because I only got to her C support in Black Eagles, and I was going to try her more in Blue Lions. So I want to see more about Leona, because she seems pretty cool, you know, more tomboyish, but also very prideful of her homeland, and just very energetic, so that seems cool. And again, for her, it's quite easy, because again, she is tomboy, she's hardworking and stuff like that. Just focus more around, you know, character building and, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, so battling and character building is more her forte. But I like her for what she is. Cool design as well. And pretty awesome unit, because again, when I did the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, holy shit, she was one of the hardest to take down. That and Hilda. Hilda took 3 units. You'll see this later, but it took like 3. Also, God, she has such an angry face. Like, she will fucking eat you. But yeah, like Hilda it took 3 units to take down Hilda. Hilda was a pain in the ass. But Hilda was someone I didn't care for at first, but after seeing her C support and her post-time skip design, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really interested in Hilda now.
Nice.
Just because, I don't know what it is about Hilda, but she looks very girly, but in a fun way. Again, there's nothing wrong with...
I've been doing all my training.
Again, Leona gives you such death stares.
Captain Gerald made this necklace for me a long time ago. It's a reminder of where I came from.
Yeah. But I like that the cast is so varied, but yeah. Like, Hilda's such a girly girl, but at the same time, I kind of like that. It's cute. It's cute in a fun way, but obviously it's not like offensive. It's just cute. She's also really, really lazy, so yeah. I remember mentioning this to Olivia. It's like, well, I found my spirit animal. First Setsuna, now Hilda.
What are you staring at me for? I've been doing all my training.
Again, Leona's in this game, the characters are very expressive. Leona is a really great example. She's extremely expressive.
Invite me by again sometime.
And yeah, for the record, I am able to recruit 2 of the Blue Lions, but I'm not telling who. So, yeah. Anyway, we're reaching the end of the week, so just see what happens here. Is it the same?
Amazing, yeah. No?
Because these 2 really benefit from the mounted thing, because Bernadetta's got a hidden talent in it, and so on. Yep, so Edelgard learned... Oh, she's at C rank armor. Bernadetta learned horse skill, and Dorothea... Yeah.
I've grasped it.
Nosferatu, yeah. That's the thing with magic users. I've learned for 3 houses, if there's a magic user, they are learning reason and faith, just so they have more spells to use. Anyway, so that's the end of that part, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry it's been so long, but anyway, next time we meet, we are going to be tackling the chapter with Miklan, and we're going to be getting into my currently least favorite fire on the map, and I'll get into why. Until then, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you have a great time. Take care, and I'll see you all later.